Hello, this is Dalen75 Games. Welcome back to another Let's Roleplay of Dragon Age Origins. I'm Aiden Kuzan, the Human Noble Warrior, and I actually made some headway with talking to Sten, which is amazing. Sten is very hard to get through to. And let's talk to Shale while we're in camp. We're about to head back to the Circle Tower. We've got some business to do there. Before we head back to Orzammar to go into the deep roads, I'd like to get everything taken care of that we can first.
I've watched a lot of humans in my time. It should be aware that I've decided that it is not much like any of them.
But I am human.
Technically, perhaps. But according to the many years I spent observing the average human in Honleith, I doubt it has much in common with them. Surely it must come from some superior lineage, yes? Some breed of flesh creature that has decided to elevate its genetic stock above its natural shortcomings?
My father was Turin of Highover.
Oh, then that must be it. I knew there had to be some reason, it being a human and all. I would appreciate if it didn't spread around that I said anything. Humans might start to get the wrong idea. They might start thinking their race is not completely hopeless.
And we wouldn't want that.
Indeed. Can it imagine the horror? Oh. Now, let us crush something into a fine paste before it starts to think I've gone all soft. Perish the thought.
Shale, you're hilarious. Excuse me.
It speaks.
I have some questions.
It doesn't have better things to do.
No, you're a bit of an enigma to me. I'd like to know more about you. Are those crystals in your skin?
I like to think of them as accessories.
Do all golems have them?
I suspect that it is an art that was practiced when golems were more, commonplace. My former master collected whatever lore he could find on the subject. He searched far and wide to collect what crystals he could and then added them. It is not an unpleasant sensation.
So they're decoration?
As I understand it, the crystals allow me to alter the flow of magic around me. Wilhelm had hoped to turn me into a battery of mana, something he could tap at will.
Interesting. Did he succeed?
Not really. Although now that I think of it, these attempts may be what caused my disruption. Some of the crystals increase the presence of mana, some absorb or reflect spells. There are various kinds. All I can promise is that should it ever find one of these crystals, I can likely tell it the function and what it would do if added to me.
That sounds promising. Where would I find them?
Wilhelm said they came from the deep roads. So, anywhere such things end up, I suppose. That answers its question, I assume? Unless it has more.
Interesting, because we're going to go into the deep roads. I'm told you killed your former master.
Did I not already tell it that I do not remember doing such? I remember having a master. My memories of what happened to him are vague.
And what would keep you from doing it again?
Not a thing. If I wished to crush its head, I would have already done so. But I suppose it is worried I might begin randomly swinging about with my fists. Very well. Let me see what I can recall. My former master enjoyed experimenting upon me. I remember that much. There was tinkering with spells, and then the crystals. He was very eager to alter my function, I think.
Alter you? Why, you're as fine as you are.
Flattery. And obvious flattery, too. I feel warm and fuzzy inside. He possessed my control rod, and back then, it would have prevented me from doing anything he did not command me to, no matter how I might have wished to. So what happened? I am unsure. He was experimenting, and then nothing.
What do you remember next?
And then he was gone. I was standing where I was, in the village, and I could no longer move. The villagers came, poked and prodded me in fear, and then realized they could neither move me nor destroy me. So they simply left me. And in time I forgot I hadn't stood there all along.
That must have been terrible, I'm sorry.
In fact, at first I found it more of a relief. For so many years I'd had to leap to that little toadstool's every command. Get this, pick up that, put it down, pick it up again. The gall! At first I'd hoped he'd simply decided to leave me there paralyzed. An acceptable trade-off. After years passed, I simply stopped caring.
Maybe it has something to do with your crystals.
Possibly. Except that he was not experimenting with the crystals at the time, I think. But my memory is not good. It may be correct. Whatever the mage did seemed to render the control rod useless, for which I should be thankful, yes? And provided it doesn't decide to copy his experiments, not that I would allow it, it is nothing to fear from me. Much.
Sounds good to me.
The things that it fights, and it fights things often, that is a different story. Let us get back to the walking and the fighting. My stone is beginning to itch again.
Okay, so I'm not sure what else I could say to Morgan. Talked to her a lot, but I'll see if there's anything I can speak to her about. Hello, Morgan.
'Tis cold in my tent, all alone.
Then, then get a thicker blanket.
I was thinking a warm body next to mine might be even better.
No, you must be joking. No, I'm not going to say that. I'm not interested, Morgan.
That is rather final, isn't it? So be it.
Oh, she really disapproved of that. But I think giving her the mirror made her think. I also said it's for a beautiful woman. I was just trying to be... I mean, she is a pretty girl, but... Okay, so I'm going to pause the video here as I look through things I can sell and enchant. I'll be right back. I'm going to speak to Bodan about rumors that he's heard.
Something you need? I'm sure either my boy or I can help you out.
Have you heard any rumors?
Of all the strange news, everyone is talking about some brother in Denerim claiming that the urn of sacred ashes has been found. Actually found. I understand the Chantry is a bit skeptical and probably won't get a chance to deal with the brother's claim until after the war has ended. But it's incredible even so, don't you think? That's what I've heard on the road anyhow. Take it for what it is.
I suppose you didn't hear about everything we've done, but heard any other rumors?
There's wonderful news. Arl Eamon has been cured of his strange illness, and not only is he better, but he's also called the nobility to Denerim to settle the succession. Seems he's found some unknown son of Merrick's, of all things, and he says he should be the rightful king. I just hope they finally get to fighting the Darkspawn. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is.
It's good and bad news, then. I didn't...
Of course. Good fortune to you and yours.
I didn't know that Arl Eamon had gone around saying that he found, which is Alistair, that he should be king. I have mixed feelings about that. Alistair does not seem to be a leader to me. Okay. I think he'd be best to stay within the Grey Wardens, perhaps even be a commander, but to lead the nation, I don't know. He's not shown it to me yet. Now, gonna pick who I'm gonna go with. We're gonna take Sten.
Yes.
Yes.
Take Wynne and Liliana.
Indeed.
Liliana, who I like very much. Now, let's go to Lake Calenhad Docks. We are searching for Sten's blade. Not sure how far the... Yeah, there could be patrols even this far north from the Darkspawn. Yes, and we ran into him. Where did Liliana go? She's this way, and there's traps over there. She's caught herself. Where are you guys going? There could be traps that way too. I'm gonna go follow Liliana. Please get rid of that leg hold trap. I'll kill these darkspawn around you. There she is. There's one more trap. There's two more traps. The trap over here. Maybe that's the one she stepped on. What have we up here? Wynne, are you in trouble? Why? Sten is. I will not let my comrade in arms go down, especially since we're starting to become friends.
The enemy crossbow! Foolish!
This is a tough one. Wow, Sten must have done enormous damage to it.
Shall be done. Don't give them the advantage!
Wow. I can't believe they've come this far north. We're in the northern
Very well.
part of Lake Calenhad. And the country's still at war with each other.
As you said.
Skirmishes all over the Banorn, and then the Darkspawn come in. We're divided like we've never been at the worst possible time.
It shall be
And
done.
they expect Alistair to remedy
I shall
that.
do it.
That seems like a joke to me. I'm a Turn. I don't know if my brother's alive. I could be the Turn. I'm either the Turner or the heir to the Turner. I don't like where that's going. I'm gonna have a chat with Arl Eamon about it. I think the best course of action would have to be me taking lead.
It is begun.
I've already spearheaded the lead against the Darkspawn. I know I've become the Great Warden, but if Alistair can become king, what's wrong with me becoming king? Alright, that seems to be everything here. Wynne.
I fell.
Are you alright?
For a moment there, I thought I thought it was all over.
Thought what was over?
Everything. I will explain everything when we are back at camp. Now is not the time.
Okay, I thought that she was alright. After the Circle Tower. Sorry if you hear the lawnmower going on outside. We have the, let's say groundskeepers. Well, they are like groundskeepers. Or what do you call it? Landscapers are out there. Oh, Mages Collective. I had forgotten about those. But who is this bum looking through bones and a dead body or two?
Back off! I was here first!
You haven't seen a sword lying around here, have you?
Why, you looking to buy one?
Only if it's a Canary blade.
A Q what?
He doesn't even know what they are. The giants you're pillaging.
Oh, them. To tell the truth, this place was mostly picked clean when I got here. I got part of a glove the wolves didn't chew too badly, though. I think it was a glove, anyway. I know, don't say it, I got cheated. I knew the guy who was here before me. He sold me this spot. Said he found giants and all kind of crazy valuables. He didn't mention that he'd taken everything but the bones and the dirt already. His name's Ferrin. Squirrely little bastard, if you ask me. Which you didn't, but I said it anyway.
Where is he now?
He was going to Orzammar, he said. I imagine he's gotten there by now.
If you find him, tell him I sent you. It'll scare the piss out of him. Ha!
Wait, I think I know who it is. Somebody who had mentioned something about that we have a Kunari with us. I was trying to get it out of him, but nothing was coming. Okay, so who's this?
Make her rest the souls of all, Templar and Mage, who gave their lives defending the Circle. May they find peace at last.
We have a barrel here. A dagger. Now, as for the Mages Collective...
Isn't that the point? We could all be figments of someone else's imagination.
2 mages back there.
Just players in a play. Exactly. You, I, everything. All a dream. But whose dream? For whose amusement? Some being of cosmic power. Sublime, enlightened beings. Cosmic power? What, you're serious? They thought of all this grit, all the war. They bloody thought of boils. I got a boil the size of your nose on my big toe, and some beings are enjoying this. Disturbed, sick bastards, if you ask me. Ahem. I still maintain they're more enlightened than that. If I ever come across one of them, I'll give them a what for.
Oh, you guys are silly. Look how many levels we have to take up. So many people have gotten a higher season. Okay, let's try to fill out Sten. Willpower and then Constitution. And I believe I took out, yeah, his entire tree. He's very, very good at combat. Let's go with Berserk. The stench of blood and death drives a berserker into a willing fury, providing a bonus to damage. Rages incur a penalty to stamina regeneration, however, which constraint reduces. Resilience adds a bonus to health regeneration in this mode. Okay. Interesting. Now let's go to Wynne. Take her Constitution up. Give her more willpower. Okay, so now we can actually start putting things into other than just healing. All those trees are filled out. I definitely like to have my mages be used as support for the rest of us. So Morgan and Wynne have been willing to go along with that. Now, I'm thinking there's no lightning damage. Shock. There's no lightning to support our... I'm going to go with fire then, because you get flaming weapons. So, fire. Now, Liliana, I believe, she could use a big Constitution boost. And she can definitely go up here for improved combat tactics. And she has all this. Let's see what she goes. Master Archer, nice. Deadly with both bows and crossbows. Master Archers receive additional benefits when using aim, defensive fire, crippling shot, critical shot, arrows of slaying, rapid shot, and shattering shot. This talent also eliminates the penalty to attack speed when wearing heavy armor, although massive armor still carries the penalty. She's now a Master Archer. Now, talk to this Mages Collective liaison. Hello.
The Mages Collective thanks you. Make us smile upon you.
More gold is always nice. Is there anything in the bag for... Nope. No other quests to do. I'm not sure if it's worth going inside the tavern, the Spoiled Princess. I don't think that there is anything for us to do. But we do have business. We have 2 things to do at the Circle Tower. Let's head over there now. Hello, Kester. I remember you. You're back doing your job at the docks, I see.
Welcome back, youngster. Looking to go across to the tower?
Yes, please take me.
Off we go then.
So I've been concerned about how many videos I'm going to need to finish this. I think I may run out short of finishing Dragon Age 2 and Origins and all the DLC before Inquisition comes out. I think I may boost the time for each video by 5 minutes to try to make that up. So that's what I'm going to do from now on, including this video. Because as it stands now, I have about 2.5 months, maybe short a day or two of that, and that's around 200 videos, over 200 videos the rate I'm going. 20 minutes each. So you have to break that down into a third. I don't know if that would give me enough time. If each game is around 50, 60 hours, so yeah, I'm gonna increase the time. Hello, First Enchanter. Haven't seen you in a while.
Welcome back, friend. You'll be glad to learn that the Circle is well on its way to recovery.
Dagna of Orzammar wishes to study magic.
Orzammar? Indeed. You have piqued my curiosity. It is common knowledge that dwarves lack the aptitude for spellcraft. She will never be able to weave the simplest magic, no matter how hard she tries.
I don't think she minds. She still wants to... Oh. All she wants to do is study the theory of magic.
Fascinating. I suppose the Circle should be flattered.
She is willing to give up caste and clan for this.
I see. If she is willing to sacrifice so much for this, then we should feel honored. Tell Dagna of Orzammar that this path will not be easy. But if she chooses it, then she is welcome here at the Circle. She will live and study with the Tranquil, and perhaps the apprentices, when it is appropriate.
I shall return to Orzammar with this news, then.
Ah, if only the Circle was in better shape. I fear she may be disappointed when she arrives.
I think she'll be very interested in what happened.
This will be interesting. She could tell us much about our dwarven neighbors. Yes, the more I think about it, the more I like the idea. I shall take this as an indication that perhaps things are starting to look up for the Circle. Thank you.
Is there anything else I can do for you?
You've already done much for the Circle. Now you must see to your duty as a Grey Warden.
Forgive me, but I must take my leave.
I wish you well. Know you will always be welcome here.
I just had a thought. Maybe I should grab another 50 lyrium dust.
You really killed all those abominations? I didn't think it was possible. I thought we'd all die here. I'm sure you need supplies after that, don't you?
Yes, let's trade. Okay, so I could use the... let's sell that. I could use more lyrium dust. I know we have a fair bit. Actually, let's get 43. That'll take it up to 99, which is... There. They didn't stack together, which is not very cool. Not cool at all. Let's go find that traitor. Not a traitor.
You are in the Chantry. You are a priest?
No. I was a lay sister of the Chantry.
Which means...
I lived and worked in the Chantry, but I did not take any vows.
So you dabbled in priesthood then?
Oh no, the lay sisters don't have the same sorts of duties as priests at all.
So you were not a priest, did none of their duties, and took no vows, but you lived among them?
Yes.
You were a house guest of the Chantry?
Sort of.
Interesting. Where is that guy? I wonder if I can find him. He's in the closet. No, he's not here. Maybe he's in the next area. Take it they're busy cleaning up the bodies and the mess.
Come on, you've rested enough. We need to get these out of the tower before they get fragrant.
Touching those abominations. It's wrong.
Someone has to do it.
Why do we have to take them across the lake to burn? The lake's right there.
I assume they'd be getting pretty ripe by now. Wow. That's from that bear we summoned, the giant bones. Cullen, the man who wanted me to kill everyone here. Hello.
I wish I could have gone with them. To fight.
Somber man. Let's go up to the second floor. I'm trying to remember where exactly that guy in the closet was. Must have been spooked pretty bad to be hanging out there and wanted to go back in, even though I told him it was clear outside. No. Yeah. Yeah, he was here on this floor. If I can find out which way to go. I've been turned around. Oh, this way. It was right next to the doorway. Pretty important. We've already made... Oh, he's not hanging out in the closet anymore. I guess maybe this was his room. But before I speak to him, I'm going to end the video here, guys. Thanks for watching, and more to come.